Okay, ladies, let's talk about being a single woman moving from another city to Atlanta. As a single woman, just because you know, in Atlanta is what, 8 to 1?
Maybe more. I thought it was
20 to 1. Okay, let's 20 to 1.
20 to 1.
20 to 1.
Women to
What?
men. 20 men to every. I mean,
20 women to every one man. So what would you tell a single woman moving to Atlanta?
You better pray, girl.
It's either you go trust God or you don't. Look, we don't have time for lukewarmness right here. It's either you go trust God, seek God, or you're not. We just keep it at 100 because Atlanta, not only is it 20 to 1, that one
may or may not be. Hello.
Got a little sanctified. So on the other side. Yeah, we just keeping it real. We're being authentic with you.
Sorry.
Exactly.
No filter, no chaser.
That's good.
You better deal with it. It's real.
It's real. You live in Atlanta, and we have a lot of men, a lot of homosexuality here.
Exactly.
So, what would y'all say to the sisters?
I was saying, like you said, if you trust God, then you trust God. He will deliver. I heard it said like this: there are different levels in life. You know, we move from glory to glory. Glory means the manifested word of God, right? So if there's a promise that you're holding on to that says, you know, Lord, I want to be married, and He says, I'll give you everything you need. I'll give you all the desires of your heart, and that's one of the things you're believing for, then you being married would be the manifested word, the glory of that, right?
Exactly.
But what I heard was that when we move from level to level, that there's a grace for each level. And that if you feel like the desire to be a wife and to be in a relationship is being stirred in you, that God is going to give you the grace for that thing to happen. And that there's nothing you should be doing to make that happen.
Exactly.
That you should not, with those statistics, you should not be in fear. You should not be compromising, you know, to keep a guy just because those are the statistics. But you wait on God and you wait on that grace to deliver itself. I feel like the best story for that is Sarah and Abraham, when God said that He would have a son.
She didn't wait.
They didn't wait.
Right.
And what did they do? They went and got Hagar and they had the son. So the desire to be a mother and a father was stirred in them by God, but the grace wasn't there yet. That was self-effort. And what happened? After 13, 14 years, the baby had to leave. The woman and the boy had to leave. And then the grace came for them to do what was humanly impossible to do without God, right? Exactly. And it happened, and I think that's how you have to look at it. The statistics are humanly impossible without God.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? But again, if you believe, and maybe this is too churchy, but this is just how I live. If you believe that God is stirring the desire in you, go about your business, go about His business, and allow Him to connect the dots and to give that grace for those things to happen. You never know. It could be somebody that you knew in your hometown that's moving here too. It could be somebody that you forgot about. I don't know, but you can't get caught up in statistics. You can't get caught up in fear, and you don't want to compromise yourself or your self-worth out of desperateness. Out of, you know, and that's what I would have to say about it.
I think too is that there is a set time and there's a season. And one thing God has spoken to me is enjoy the season that you're in right now. Because so many times it's like you see somebody else and you see that they're doing this and they're doing that, and it's hard to get off focus on what God has called you to do.
So you focus on everybody else.
Exactly. So it's like just know the season that you're in and wait on God.
Yeah.
Amen.
Wait on His time.
Amen.
That's good.
Yeah, be anxious for nothing.
Weight training.
Just wait.
Not weight training.
Weight training.
He that waited.
He that waited.
He
Yes.
shall renew
Come on, and renew your strength.
You renew it, right? You won't get weary.
And well
doing. You won't get weary.
Exactly.
So, ladies, our advice is all goes back to God.
Seek Him.
Let
Him lead you. Let Him guide you. Don't get all focused, like you said, on what everybody else is doing. Don't get focused on the TV shows and the music, because that'll have you want it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But seek Him.
Seek Him.
Yes.
And wait on Him.
Wait on Him.
That really is the only thing I can say to do.
Yes,
I know it ain't the glamorous answer.
Yes, it is.
It's the real answer.
It's the real answer.
We had to do it.
Exactly.
We had to wait. You know, I didn't. When I moved to Atlanta, first of all, when I moved to Atlanta, man, just finding a man wasn't on my mind. So I think that has a lot to do with it. When you're moving here, like, what are you focusing on?
What's your goal?
What's your goal?
Exactly.
You know, are you coming to Atlanta? I'm going to Atlanta to find a man. Did you just hear us? We said 20 to 1. 20 to 1. So, like, you, and a half. So you do. It still boils down at the end of the day, y'all. It's still about God. He will lead, guide, direct, and instruct your steps as long as you acknowledge Him in all things. It's already covered.
Yeah.
You covered.
And He is doing it. Like Sister Sharon said, I see friends getting married all the time.
And you rejoice with them genuinely.
Yeah.
So
and
it's not like it's not happening. It happens, but like you said, in due time.
In due time.
Exactly.
You have your season. It'll happen for you. Especially when you rejoice with those that rejoice genuinely. You know, no shade. You ain't on a back line, sideline hating like, I'm going, but I don't want to be there. Come on, ladies. You know, rejoice with those that rejoice. God opened doors for you when you do that wholeheartedly. So you just be encouraged, ladies. You know, see God. It's always going to come to seeking God. It's always about that relationship with God. It is imperative. It is vital. You cannot escape it.
And I say let Him lead you in genuine relationships with guys. Like every guy that you are attracted to or that you think could possibly be marriage material is not your husband. But it's okay to still interact with them. It's okay to still get wisdom from them. Because again, you may be going from one level to the next, where you might have needed a lesson from that particular guy to go to the one that God has called for you. And I also heard a message, I think it was called "Are You Who You Want to Choose You?" or something like that. It's like, are you being who you want, like the person I'm attracted to, and everything that he has, am I being who he would be attracted to?
That's good.
You see what I'm saying? And so I just say, you know, be in those relationships, but enhance yourself so that when He comes, you're ready.
Exactly. That's good. That's really good.
Let the relationships heal you.
Yeah.
Let the relationships develop you. Because the relationships, that's what it's for, development.
Yeah.
It's for development. Relationships help you develop. It also purge selfishness. It takes out selfishness.
Yes, it does.
Because when you're in a relationship, you're going to die to yourself one way or the other. So you might as well already know that that's what relationships, that's why God created relationships. Exactly. It's for healing, it's for development, it's for growth. And I love my relationships. I didn't always have healthy synergistic relationships, but I thank God by me seeking Him, He sent those genuine relationships into my life. Because I was making the wrong decisions all the time. But now I have healthy relationships. And I grow and I learn and I pull wisdom from the people that God has surrounded me with. So, and that came with just me asking God to do that for me. It's not deep, y'all. It's doable. The Christian life is so fun. We have so much fun. You know, I think people think Christians are boring. I think they think like, you know, and then Atlanta, because it's such, you know, everybody feel like it's a party life. It's a party life. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to party. I'm going to every shake a booty club, and I'm going to every male stripper club. There's other things that Atlanta has to offer beside all of that. You know, they're awesome people here. I have met awesome people that show me great hospitality here in Georgia. You know, so moving here to Georgia, I didn't know when I first moved to Georgia, I ran into some, you know, shysters. but they're not here anymore. So I would say, you know, just from a city in Niagara Falls to Georgia, it was totally different. Everything was different. Even people in Niagara Falls told me, when you go down to Georgia, man, you are going to change. Like, you're not going to stay the same like up here. You know, in New York, it was really like natural, no makeup. You know, I was a little tomboy. I know y'all don't see that now, but I was a little tomboy in New York. Moved down here, I became more familiar with my femininity.
Yeah. And
that was a good thing, you know, because I am woman. And Atlanta just have really been a blessing to me. Like I said, world changes, of course. God just doing an awesome thing in my life, changing me from the inside out.
Yeah.
Inside out. Inside out. And God did that for me. So my advice to a woman moving here from Atlanta, moving from another city to Atlanta, another country, another state, whatever. See God. Ask God to surround you with people that love Him, because there's a lot of things you can get caught up in that can get you in some trouble. I mean, it's a fast city, you know. It's the mecca of what?
It's like Black Hollywood.
It's like Black Hollywood, right? It really is. It's like a little Hollywood. So, really,
just to go back on what you said, like, the Christian life is a journey with God. You know, so like when you just said you can get caught up, you totally can, but you are going to have to enhance your relationship with God, so that when you're connecting with these people, you can hear Him say, don't go there. You know, don't do that. Don't hook up with that person. Call them and see if they're there, or whatever it is. It's all about a journey. He leads you breadcrumbs from one place to another, and you'll know when it's Him, and you'll know when it's not Him. And so pay attention. You
know His voice.
I would definitely say have goals, like when you move here, because some people just move here like anything goes. I don't know. I'm moving because my mama moved there. I'm moving because I heard Atlanta is the place to be.
No plans.
No plans, and you have no plans, and you're planning to fail. I mean, y'all know. We just loving on y'all. We're just
That's good. That's good.
So we love y'all, and contact me at jesusjules@gmail.com if you want any type of coaching, inspiration. Jesus Jules be coming for you, ladies. We love y'all.
Bye.